Howdy folks, it's Aerodromo here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator VFR flight. Today, the last video we did, we were flying from Austin to Mexico City because that's where F1 was going, Formula 1. They were going from Austin to Mexico City. About the time I recorded that video, when you watched it though, it was much after. And today we're going to do a little VFR flight around Mexico City to look at the racetrack from the air for Formula 1, but we'll also tour the city as well. In fact, we're starting like 10-15 minutes northwest of the city to fly into the city. I think that'd be kind of cool. We're in the Cirrus SR-22, which I haven't flown in a bazillion years, but I do have my checklist on the screen next to me. So we'll try to be as realistic as possible. We'll just fly around for a little bit and enjoy it after the nice long haul we had last time. We will land at Mexico City though. So let's look around. I'll show you where we're at, and then when we turn on ATC, we'll see the name of the airport because I can't remember the exact name. But just looking around here is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, the autogen is so realistic for where we are in the mountains. Man, this is incredible. We have a TBM, which we'll be flying ourselves in a video coming up soon. I have a plan for that. Let's take the drone and go up in the air a little bit and look around. Wow, this is to the north here. Then looking into the mountains to the west. It is a hazy day. I do have road weather turned on. I was thinking once we get to Mexico City, though, I might just clear it up. Oh, I also, which I rarely do, I also turned on all real players. So if anyone else right now is on the same server I'm on and flying in this area, we will see them. I don't see any tags yet, though, so it is possible that no one is just playing on this server in this area at the moment. You never know. If we went to like Los Angeles, it would bog down, or Washington, for example. Seattle, I mean, it would bog down with real people, but so I normally turn real people off, but I thought, why not try it today? So anyway, there's your look around. I like how it gradually goes up into the mountains, and then boom, Mexico City's in the soup. When we approached with the longitude, we came through here, around the mountain and landed. So I might have to clear up weather. In fact, you know what? Let's just clear it up right now. And the reason for that is, oh, maybe I can't do weather because I have real players and everything. I thought you could still clear up weather even if you did real players. Look, there's something taking off. I'm confused because I know you can't screw with time if you have real players on, but I thought you could screw with the weather. Well, okay, I'm not going to restart it because I do want to see if other people are in the area. So we'll just have to fly through the soup. There's someone coming in. Oh, I know what I need to do. We need to turn on name tags so we can see the real players. There we go. There's a real player. Where'd that other airplane go? They probably went too far away to get a name tag. Okay, now we'll see the players. I forgot I had nameplates off. So we have at least one person on the server in this area. Okay. Anyway, I think that's a real person. Maybe that was like Air Mexico 915, and that's a real plane, not a player. Whatever, I'm overthinking this. Let's get going. Oh my gosh, that was a long introduction. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Confirm that my rudders work, and they do. Parking brake is set. Is it? It is now, I think. Fuel and passengers, what should we do? I don't know, it's just gonna be me. And I don't know. Let's take my friend who has been to Mexico City just so he can show me around, I guess. Let's just do that. Battery switches on. Do you think I'm gonna be able to find all this stuff? It's been a long time. There's battery 2, battery 1. Strobe lights on. Where the strobe, okay. Let's see here, mixture rich, it says. Okay. Throttle full, it says. Fuel prime. I don't know where prime is. I haven't. How long it's been since I've flown this airplane? Where's prime? Where's the primer? I don't know where prime's down here. Okay, I see. Prime is here. There you go. That's priming. And then you do boost. And then you do throttle back to a quarter of the way and you do ignition start. Is that really going to work? It did work. Sweet. Okay, great. Yes, this is a low-wing aircraft, but you know what? We'll be fine. Let's see here. What are we doing next? Throttle to idle. Fuel pump off. There we go. That was a loud fuel pump. And it killed our engines. Okay. So we are going to keep the fuel pump on, I guess. That was weird. Okay. I guess we'll keep fuel on. That's a change. That is a change from my checklist. Okay, whatever. But, nope, obviously I'm doing something wrong because it's turned. Okay, let's see. Fuel is on, unless that's screwed up. There's obviously been a change to this aircraft since I've flown it in the past. Well, let's see if it stays running now. Do we have all the fuel we need? Yeah. Okay, we'll just keep it on the right tank. Now can I turn this off? Yep, now we can turn it off. Okay, so I don't know what that was all about. Very strange. Okay, let's keep moving here. Fuel pump off. It is now. Alternator switches on, which are here. And avionics. Yep, that would make sense. Icing is needed. I'm not worried about icing. Pitot heat, sure, why not? Instruments are bright enough. Whoa, bright enough, I think. Climate on the co-pilot side, really? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's turn the fan on. There we go, warm it up a little bit. Actually, let's cool it down a little bit. Let's see here. Set up the displays as desired. Okay, I mean, I don't really need to change anything to this. I could probably mess with this a little if I wanted to, but I don't feel like I need to for this flight. Actually, I wouldn't mind the wind. Wind 3, yeah, there we go, no wind data right now, but it'll fill in. Okay, let's come over here and press enter, it says. Okay, this is pretty cool. So you can see where we're flying. I put a line in there just so you can see it. See, oh, there we go. Mike, Juliet, Charlie to Mike X-ray. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Very straightforward. Nothing too complicated there. Weather, yeah, let's get the weather. That's pretty important. Oh, there's just traffic. There's no ATIS, which is fine. Flight plan, already told you we're just going to fly towards Mexico City and look at the airport. And I mean, look at the Formula 1 track right next to the airport. Look at things along the way. Very straightforward flight. Let's tune in traffic. Let's do depart to the south. Actually, we're going to select a runway. We don't have any wind data, so let's see what the sim is going to tell us we should use.
Mike, Juliet, Charlie, traffic, turtle soup, Tango, 41 taking off runway, 04 self departure.
See, told us to use 04. That's why it's a little cheap. If you just do that, it'll tell you what it is. 04, I think, was the other way, or is it this way? I can't see. 04, right next to us. Okay. 04 it is. What are we going to do here? No taxi lights, it says here. Flaps down. There it is. We got a flap indicator there. Anything else? There's nothing else we need to worry about, I don't think. Let's see my presets. So there's looking forward. Really, can you not see the front of the airplane? Okay. Is that a good height for... I mean, if it were me in real life, I'm super tall and my head would be hitting it, so let's raise it up a little. No, that's not how that works. Let's raise it up like this. Nope, that's not how it works either. Is it this? There we go. That might be too high. I feel like we're too far away too. Let's just go with that as my preset 1. Preset 1, 2, 3. What's the difference between 2 and 3? The switches, I guess. 4 is the right side, yep. 5 is everything in the middle. 6 is supposed to be looking out the co-pilot side, but we're right in the middle between the seats. So let's make that 6, like that. 7 is cheating ahead. 8 is down here, apparently. 9 is 4, and now, okay, so 9 has the autopilot in it. while we keep an eye on the gauges. 4 is just that. That's fine. And 0 is looking out the window. Okay, whatever. Take the parking brake off and let's taxi. We already told everybody we're going to taxi. And we're finally moving. Look out, dude. Oh, man. Oh, you both. Oh, tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, geez. Okay, let's not hit the airplane. How are you supposed to taxi through here? Taxi is behind all the hardware, I guess. Anyway, oh, same livery we have. Whoa. Hi. Hi. This is awesome. There's this random airplane taxiing. And then Delta Airlines, is that what DAL is? Delta Airlines 577? Maybe? I don't know. This airplane in front of us has no tag, so I don't know if it's a scheduled flight or a real-life player. If it's a real-life player, it should tell me the name, right? I have nameplates turned on, don't I? They're going to get some fuel, though. I mean, we have to wait for them to get out of the way. Alright, we can resume now. If we can break free the... Jeez, it takes a lot to break free. Anyway, let's go down to runway 4 and we will take off and have a look around Mexico City. And apparently there's no way to get to the runway, so so we're just gonna cut across here, I guess. That's kind of funny. I wish I would have known that, but that's okay. Let's get just past the threshold here and get ready to take off. We do have to do a few things before we take off. And there we go. Let's stop right here for a second. Alright, let's see here. Come down here. Nav lights on, it says. Landing lights on. And fuel pump on for takeoff. There we go. That is super loud. Confirm flaps. There we go. Start the timer. Is there a timer on here? There usually is. There we go. And if we move this. Nope. Move this. Nope. Why would you do that? How do I get back? There we go. I want to get over to start. You normally just go like that, right? I can't get this to go over to start because I want to hit enter. There we go. Now we got start. Start the timer. Okay, cool. What? My airplane turned off when I engaged the... As soon as I engaged the fuel pump. Okie dokie. I don't understand what's going on. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's just go before engine turns off again, I guess. Yeah, I feel like we're sitting kind of high, but I'm 6'4", and I smashed my head on everything except a Mini Countryman I found out the other day when I drove one, but that's not anything to place them there. Alright, here we go. Very awkward with that pillar, but that's just how it is. Taking a long time to get up to speed here. Wow, I must be doing something wrong if it's taking this long to get up to speed. Maybe? Is it normal to need this long of a runway? Huh. That's very strange. There must be something wrong.
Stall.
Yeah, I can't even... Well, let me bring back conditioners because we are at 8,000 feet. Nope. I mean, I can understand that our altitude has a lot to do with it. You know, 8,000 feet up.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
But...
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Let's bring in flaps, see if we get more speed.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
And I believe gear is fixed on this.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm not trying to sink, I'm trying to get speed. So if we bring back conditioners to get more power. There it goes. There it goes. Nope, that's all I get, huh? That's all I get? For real? I'm not sinking. It's because of the train that thinks I'm sinking. This is interesting. I'm not sinking. In fact, I'm climbing. Climbing pretty good. Bring back conditioners more. Okay, what I'm looking at is this right here. Oops, bring back conditioners more. I'm waiting for it to drop. I'm slowly bringing back conditioners until it drops. And I'll put it back in. Okay. Bring back more. Nope, okay, there it dropped. So I'll put 10% more back in. Okay, 122 isn't too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, it's not north up. It's whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to get used to the not north up thing, like airplane up. I don't know. I'm fine both ways. But anyway, here's Mexico City. We're missing it. So what I was going to do is use autopilot to hold us so we can look around. But, I don't know. That's kind of risky, I think, with all the terrain and this very sensitive aircraft. It's being very sensitive right now. So we're just going to look around like this, I guess, and use this view a lot. I could active pause to take the drone out too. Otherwise, my drone controls are on my yoke and pedals, so I can't use the... There's something else up there. Is that other flight? No, it's a different one. Yeah, that has to be like Mexican Airlines or something. My drone controls are on my yoke and pedals, so I can't use the drone and fly the plane at the same time, which is why I use autopilot to like hold the heading or whatever. If I want to, then that will help. We can try it, I guess. Let's hit flight director. Where are you? Flight director. Hit altitude for this altitude. Hit heading and push heading. Where are you? There we go. And engage autopilot.
Engaging autopilot.
That'll hold our altitude and that'll hold our heading as well. Now just make sure you don't hit anything because we can't see the mountains. This would not be a VFR day, but because they turned on real life players, we're stuck with this weather, which is fine. We'll just keep it this way. Let's look out the window. The airport is right over there. That's why you see... Oh, they despawned. Because if you look here, the airport is right up here to the left. So let's go like that. And the racetrack is right on that third M. So let's bring our heading over a little bit. We're totally going to get in the way, but let's aim right there for the racetrack. So we go right over. Actually, let's go to the right of the racetrack so we can see it. So like that. And that's the main reason why we're here. Ooh, there's downtown. But we are going to look outside. And other stuff too. There we go. So there, VIV. Is that a player or is that a real life flight? I think that's a player because, I mean, a real life flight because it's not some weird silly name. So I don't know why we're not seeing real life players right now. I guess it's just simply there aren't any on this server in this part of the world, maybe? I mean, I used to play with real life players all the time, and they have like silly names like Big Man Airbus or some silly thing. But I haven't seen any in a while. I do not use real players at big airports generally, especially not like Seattle and Los Angeles, because there are so many of them that just bog your computer down no matter how good it is. So anyway, we're going to stay really nice and low because of the fog. And we'll look at the racetrack when we get there. There's your downtown. Let's hop inside and look because that's cool. Whoop, this one I think. There we go. And I always have real life traffic on, always. But I usually have the nameplates off. I'm just looking for real players. So anyway, we got some airplanes there. There's the airport, I think. There's a player or a real life plane coming in. We're gonna go right in their way. We're about ready to go over the runway. So let's hop outside and get ready for the racetrack, which should be pretty easy to spot. It is just off the runway. So there's the airport there. So let's look for this racetrack here. There it is, right there. It's going to be right under the wing in just a second. So we're not going to stop it or anything. We're not going to land on it like we did for Circle of the Americas. We're just going to fly over it just like this. And look, so here it is. Here's the racetrack, right? They go do, race around. There it is, boom, racetrack right here. Other thing, there's an amphitheater over here, I think. And there's like the tourney section and the hairpins. Not really hairpins, but 90-degree corners. And there it is. And there is your Mexican Grand Prix, Mexico Series. Yeah, amphitheater, see. Mexico Grand Prix, which hasn't happened yet when I record this, but has happened a long time ago by the time you watch this. So if you want to see that again, rewind the tape, slow it down in YouTube, and look at it again. I'm just looking at all the air traffic. Yeah, none of those seem to be players. Oh, we better take some evasive action very quickly here. Let's go towards the ocean. I mean, we're going to turn around a lot, but let's go towards the ocean, sort of. And, oh boy, are we going to make this? What do you think? Think we're going to make, nope, we got to go more. More. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Anyway, we'll fly a little bit longer here. We haven't actually been in the air that long, so let's just fly a little bit more, and then we'll land at the main airport here in Mexico City. And even though the reason I thought about this trip was because of the racetrack, I'm not going to go back look at it again. We spent a lot of time at Circuit Americas, like landing on it, walking around it. We don't need to do it for this one. If we did that for every Formula 1 track, everybody would get bored with me. So anyway, this, I don't know what this is. This is super interesting. I feel stupid because I should probably know what all these buildings are. I'm going to look them up afterwards. But I have a feeling I should know what this is. What is this? This is crazy. What is this place? Wow, that's awesome. Huh. Look at the air traffic though. We're not tuned into the frequencies of the airport or area. That's why we're not hearing anything. Which we probably should be because we're in their airspace, but whatever. We can fly this way a little bit. We're going to stay out of these mountains though. I mean, we're in a bowl. Like, see, there's mountains all around us. So nice towards the ocean. We're not going to get to the ocean. I just wanted to, like, you know, fly in that direction. See, there's a big lake there. All right, let's do it in the airport because we're being really rude, not paying attention to their airspace. Let's see. We're gonna do a full stop landing eventually. Let's just request it
Mexico
now.
Tower Turtle Soup Tango 41 is 5 miles east, 8,700 feet with Alpha to land.
Turtle Soup Tango 41 Mexico Tower. Altimeter tree 0.3, 8 wind 076 at 4. Fly left traffic runway 05 right.
Make left downwind runway 05 right Turtle Soup Tango 41.
Okay, so we'll just do an enormous left traffic pattern. How about that? That's how we'll handle this. So let's just make it perpendicular to the runway. So if it's 5, that's 50 degrees. So we want to go about 32-ish, 31-ish. Keep going here. We want 50 here to be 90 degrees off. So we want to go like that, 310. Perfect. Now we're perpendicular to 5 right, more or less. It's looking so good, even with all the fog. I love, see, there's a runway right there. You can see it. How about outside though? We're in this like sparse area of, I don't know what this is. And then all of a sudden, kaboom, there's some interesting building, and then bam, a road, and then all the housing. Perfectly straight line. That is so cool. That is so cool. Wow, and then the mountains, which we do not want to hit. Well, let's hop inside for a view of everything, because that's the coolest way to look for immersion. Look at that autogen. Look at that autogen. Isn't that spectacular? Man. I love flying around Mexico City. I've done it a few times in different simulators. Let's make our traffic this way. So now we want the 50 behind us. So we want to be over here like this. If that's 50, we want it to be, I don't know, something like that. See how close I got. Look out the window though. Well, that's cool over here. So I apologize it's so foggy, but I'll do like using real life weather. And I wanted to see other players, and I guess we're not going to on this video. That's fine. I just happen to be on a server where no one is flying in this area, I guess, which kind of baffles me. I'm kind of confused about that, but whatever. Not gonna worry about it. In the meantime, I'm going to turn off those nameplates because they drive me crazy. So there we go. The planes are still there. You just can't see them. Alrighty, we're still going to fly. Yeah, we're going to fly this pattern right along the mountain. We'll find a very wide left traffic pattern. But why not? Yep, looking more outside here. Let's hop outside for a minute. Wowzers. Wowzer, wowzer. So yeah, Mexico City is in like this bowl surrounded by mountains. If you did not watch the previous video, I highly recommend it. We had a very gorgeous approach into Mexico City. One of those buildings. I seriously have to look up those other buildings though, because that was interesting. Some retail. Look at that density. Man, here in the United States, people are like, oh, I want a big yard. You know what? Most of the world, they don't get yards. I personally have a tiny yard, and I love it. Alright, coming up on downtown. We'll probably go over downtown when we make our left traffic pattern. They might actually clear us to land before we get there. But there's an airport over there. We will not be flying this VFR in real life. The conditions are not good.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 41. Follow the Airbus A20N on upwind. Wind 076 at 4. Caution the generic landing runway 05 left. Clear to land runway 05 right.
Clear to land runway 05 right. Turtle Soup Tango 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 41.
Well, I will make a very sharp turn to the left in a very short final in a moment. I just really wanted to see downtown. Before we do that, look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just beautiful. Alrighty, so I think it's time. I think it's time to make our turn. One final look out this way though. What's that? Almost looks like another airport. It isn't though, but okie dokie, here we go. Time to fly an airplane. Let's turn off autopilot. If I can remember where autopilot is in this thing. Down here. Please. Turn off flight director because we don't need to stare at it. And let's fly an airplane into the airport. Not into the airport, but to the airport. I guess we can keep an eye on our vitals while we make this turn. And we can keep our speed up, I guess. If you don't remember airport elevation, we could check the VFR map and get our airport elevation. In fact, we should do that here after we go around downtown. Look at that. Oh, look at this. With skyline on both sides of you and then nothing else around it. That was my favorite part of this whole trip. Alright, we gotta make our turn and get going here. So that, whoops, we went too far. We needed 5 to be over here. Now it's 2. We're coming at an angle. I guess that's okay. And I cannot see the airport. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Because I cannot see the airport. Let's see here. Where are you? Let's click on you a second here. And airport elevation is 7,294 feet. So we're 1,000 above, basically. I'm kind of nervous because I can't see anything. So we're just going to rely on that GPS, which is not the way you do VFR. But we're going to rely on that GPS. We're going to fly to here and make a left to 5 right. Oh, gosh. Look. Hello. That must be the airport where we're supposed to caution heading on 5 left, right? I think that's the airport we're supposed to look out for, or that Airbus we're supposed to look out for. Any other traffic? Okay, so let's follow him in to 5 right, I guess. He's 5 left, I think. We're going to be 5 right, so let's follow. Let's do what he's doing. So let's bring back throttles and slow down and descend. Gears fixed. Let's just follow him. And then when we see 2 runways, we'll choose the right runway. Well, maybe he is on 5 right. I think, no, he's on 5 left. I see 5 right. Okay, let's quickly get over here. Oh gosh, now the wind is kicking in. 3 knots though, that's no big deal. Okay, well, that was very helpful. Thank you. Because now we know. We're coming in hot, I know. I got one set of flaps down, even though it's a little bit early. I'm maybe going to need to execute across the wind when landing a little bit. So right wing down into the
Turtle
wind.
Soup Tango Tango Tango
I'm not going
41, go
around. No. See, I talk about this every time we're at a big airport. I'll tell you when we touch down about the go around thing. Full flaps anyway. Right wing down into the wind. Left rudder to compensate. Right main touches. Then left. Then nose wheel down gently. And a little bit of
Turtle Soup
left
Tango
rudder.
Tango Tango 41, please
Whoa.
acknowledge.
I will after I land. Alright, here we go. Crab it in. Gentle, gentle, gentle. There we go. Nose wheel down gently. Flaps coming in. That was not gentle. Let's take our first exit here if this is one. It's a high speed for the other way, but we'll take it anyway.
Turtle Soup Tango Tango
Here.
Tango 41, you were not cleared to land.
I know we weren't.
Clear the runway.
And I'll explain why in a minute.
Turtle Soup Tango 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 for 1 contact ground on 122.8.
Alright, cool. The reason why I don't go around is because
122.8
with all the traffic
Turtle
at
Soup
bigger
Tango
airports,
Tango 41.
we would be stuck in a go around loop over and over and over and over, and we would never actually be able to land.
Ground Turtle Soup Tango
Because they'd
Tango
always
Tango
tell us to go
41.
around.
Request
So,
taxi to parking.
That's why I do it that way.
Turtle
And
Soup
there's
Tango
it.
Tango
There's a
Tango
repeat
41
test.
taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Alpha 5 Bravo 4 Echo.
Okay.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Alpha 5 Bravo 4 Echo Turtle Soup Tango Tango 41.
Alright, stop the clock, which was 18 minutes of flight time. That's cool. 18 minutes of flight time. Landing lights off and flaps up. I guess keep the nav light on for now. I don't have anything about nav lights. Okay, let's taxi. Where's our taxi ribbon? For some reason there's a bug that after every flight your taxi ribbon turns off. I don't understand it. Happens every time. Not even like every time you start and stop the sim, but every time you change your flight, you lose your taxi ribbon. It's annoying. But anyway, we like to taxi from the outside because it's fun to see everything. And I've been using the taxi ribbon lately just because why not? It looks obnoxious. I know there are taxi ribbon mods, but I run mod free all the time. Just I want to see how long I can do the simulator without any mods at all. That's my thing, and it's fine so far. To get the way the sim works now in like X-Plane would have been hundreds of dollars in mods, so I don't mind. The default aircraft are fine enough for me. Whoops, used too much brake there. Come on, there we go. And that's just how I run the sim. So let's use this taxi ribbon to get here. Oh, there's a plane coming in to the right. Do you see that? How gorgeous. And whoa, this thing is weird to operate, but that's okay. Oh, hit my keyboard really hard. And we'll park. There's a lot of support here. Look at all these people. We've never seen a Cirrus 22 before. And oh, look what it wants me to do. It wants me to go in and turn around so this woman on the right can direct us. Do you see that? It wants us to go here and then turn around. That's what those arrows are saying. So we're just going to stop like this. Is it going to count us? Yeah, it counts us because it went away. Okay, I'm going to stop like that, set the parking brake, and what's next? All lights off, it says. Okie dokie. Avionics off. Alt switch is off. Mixture cut off, which is back on my yoke. And key off. And battery off. And fuel selector to off. There we go. Alright, very simple. Foggy VFR around Mexico City. I guess I could have done a bigger loop and showed you more, but I don't know enough about the city to really say anything. I just wanted to see the racetrack. We flew over it. Good enough for us. If I do other Formula 1 tracks, I'll spend more time on them. But anywho, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe so you know when the next video drops, because I don't even know what it's going to be yet. But you'll find out when I find out if you subscribe. So I'll see you then.